Dan Shirley, lead researcher of TMUS and Bigfoot. We're here today because I wanted to go ahead and cut a video. This is basically to give you a scenario of our previous video, which is called the Subspecies video. And I've been getting a variety of comments and such, so I decided I wanted to set things straight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the scenario. I'm going to run the scenario with you of what actually went down here. And so let's get started. And what I'm going to do with this is also going to give you a complete visual of what actually happened here. And because I know the comments that I've received, it's the wrong kind of animal, or I should say animals, go plural. So here's the deal. This is what happened. This is the bait tree that I used. And as you can tell, I use a Pacific bait tree. It's not large in diameter, and I do this for a reason. Basically, if there is any bear in the vicinity, it kind of makes them think twice before trying to climb up. And as you can also tell, there's no broken branches. Now here's how I set the trap up. Approximately from when I'm standing, approximately right here, is about 8 to 10 feet to the tree. Okay? This creature did not climb over the camera. The camera was attached to the tree about 5.5 feet, which would put it about right here. So, with the trail cam being 5.5 feet from the ground to the tree, and approximately 8 to 9 feet from the tree to this point is exactly where the creature was standing. And I do mean standing. So, that takes out the equation of anything climbing up over the camera, such as a raccoon and any other small mammals. That's completely out of the equation. Now, from this point, we hung the bait here. And as you can see, I'm a little under 5'10". I have my arm extended almost another 2 feet. I can't even reach it. Way out of my range. So, and as you noticed in the, subspecies video, you could see one hand, and I do mean hand, grabs a branch and pulls it down. With its left hand, it reaches up to grab the bait. Now, the problem I have with it being a bear, and we're going to take the bear situation completely out of the equation. And the reason I say this, number one, the largest bear we have in this area are black bear. We're up here in the Sierras in Northern California. So the largest bear we have is black bear. A black bear, when standing erect, and when it's upright, probably about 5.5 feet when it's upright. Now, it can extend its arms into a lock position like a human being, or say a hybrid can, as I'm demonstrating here. So, by this equation, this takes the bear completely out of the equation. The other Pacific species of bear we have here, we have what we call small browns and what we call small blondies. Some call them cinnamon bear. So, this takes the bear completely out of the equation. What you're seeing on the subspecies video, I believe, is an unknown creature. There's no other animal in this forest that is going to look what the trail cam had picked up. So this is why I wanted to do this video, to give you a complete visual. Now that you have a visual, it makes sense. It's not what people think. Trust me on this. I've been doing this a while. So, if you study the video, and I do advise to study it closely, observe it very, very well. You will find when it used its right hand to grab up to this branch and pulled it down, and with the other it reached up to grab the bait. If you look very closely to this hand, which would be the right, it actually, you could see a thumb, and you can actually see what appears to be fingers. But you have to study the video real good.